Hello and welcome to Uniko's 13th birthday introductions for our February release, our 13th birthday February release. Today on the blog we are introducing a brand new stencil. This is the stencil here. It is called Geometric Happy Birthday, quite simply because the happy birthday is made up of lots of lovely geometric shapes. Now this stencil is the free gift on release day, which is the 28th of February at 9 AM GMT. So this is a free gift for everyone who places an order of £15 or more on release day up until the 7th of March while stocks last. After the 7th of March it will go on sale for anyone that missed out. So I thought I'd do a video sharing just as another idea that someone actually made me see earlier today in one of their comments, that the sort of shapes in the words, looking from a distance and down on a flat lay, they have a sort of a watery wave effect. So I thought I would make a simple card and just show you how it inks up lovely, and we'll use some nice sort of sea colours. So this is one of the cards that I shared on the blog and on social media today. So I started off by masking off the day and the happy, and I started with the birth and I centered that on my card, and then I simply removed my masks, moved them about, and then did the happy and the day at the bottom. So it was quite an easy, simple card to do, and it just gives you another fun layout. And just think of the colour options you could choose for this. These little asterisk stars are from Sparkle Sentiments, which came out in January. And then for this card I have literally used the stencil as it was in exactly the same layout, and I just simply masked off each letter individually to get the rainbow effect. You know me, I love a rainbow colour, and it creates a lovely one layer card there that I'll pop on for someone's birthday. And then this third card I decided just to use the word happy from the stencil, and I just used two colours to ink each time as I moved it down. So I used buttercup and marmalade, then marmalade and honeysuckle, and then honeysuckle and then poppy. And the birthday greeting is from Birthday Sentiments, so it pairs lovely with lots of the previously released stamps and sentiments, and I'm sure it'll be lots of fun. So recently, when was it? I can't remember, my days are all, this month has absolutely flown by. I can't believe how quickly it's gone. But at the last stamping retreat, the Uniko one to celebrate the 13th birthday, one of the lovely ladies who's been coming to Uniko workshop since day dot, she's been a customer since the beginning, reminded me about this Wendy Avecchi Make Art magnetic board by Ranger, and to use it with stencils because it's got these lovely magnets. I've had this sitting about, and I actually put it in the loft last month because it was just collecting dust. I wasn't using it, and I thought, no, I'm going to give it a go. So I went up and dusted it off and grabbed it out and thought I'd give it a go. I'm just checking that I'll have to do a large piece of card. So I actually went ahead and I put some temporary adhesive on the back. My manufacturer obviously uses Mylar on the roll, so there is a slight bend. So to counteract this little bend, I often put little bits of removable adhesive on the back of stencils just to help them. And you'll see that I often put it on the back of my cardstock as well to hold things in place. So when I was in York last weekend, I got to have a little play with I think it's Tailored Expressions magnetic glass mat, and it was lovely, don't get me wrong. I would love to have one full time, but the purchase of, the cost, it was something like £60, and it was lovely, and that's without the magnets. Now I can't remember what I paid for this, but as I say, it came out quite a few years ago, and it's just one of them tools that I neglected, I suppose. So I thought I'd dust it off and give it a whirl, and I was really pleased at the ease of it holding my stencils down, because if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I use this Scotch tape to hold my stencils in place, and I can get through Scotch tape like nobody's business. So this is just perfect, holding my stencil in place without it moving. The magnets are quite strong. So I selected some colours today: sea glass, tide pool, juniper and oceanside. I thought we'd have a bit of a sea theme thanks to one of the lovely comments today on social media. So I thought what we'd do is we'll start off with the lightest, which is sea glass, and just ink across the top of the stencil. So using 2 colours per word again. Apologies for the noise in the background. It's obviously the weekend, it's half term, the kids are excited, and they've got a couple of friends round gaming and keeping them occupied today. So apologies for the noise. So it's picked up a little bit of the dark of the grey, even though I rubbed this brush off to make sure that there was no ink on it, and it still picked it up a bit, but it's okay. The sea isn't perfectly greeny blue, is it, when you look when you're in it? So now I'm going in with Tide Pool. I'm not being perfect with my ink blending here. This stencil doesn't really need a huge introduction. The girls have paired it with some fabulous Uniko products, things that I hadn't really thought of pairing it with. Vanita has used the Wonky Stripe stencil above and below, and that looks really good. And I have a feeling that you'll agree that later on in the week we'll be introducing a couple more products, a new background block, you know, they're my favourite, and I think this stencil will pair lovely with that one, coming up with a combination. Something's obviously tickled them. So hopefully you've enjoyed the celebration so far. I can't believe we're in the final week of February. This month has absolutely flown by. I had planned on doing a few more videos before countdown to release, but you've all kept me busy on the website. Obviously we had the Uniko stamping retreat, and the ladies actually got to try a lot of the February release along with the January release. And then last week I was in York, and that was lovely to meet up with new and old customers. It's always nice to see people face to face. So I've just quickly inked through there, and that just reveals the sentiment. And you could do some lovely sort of shadow effects with it and accent it how you please. I just think it's a lovely simple design, minimal fuss. Obviously you can use pastes through these stencils. Just make sure that if you use paste through it that you clean them quite quickly so the paste doesn't stick. I'll probably add a little bit of accent or something, I'm not sure yet, but I just wanted to show you and talk to you about the stencil, and just pop in and say hello, and obviously welcome to all my new followers here on YouTube as well. There's lots more coming this week, so I think there's 8 more products to introduce to you this week, and as I say, this is the free gift. It's been a while since I've been in a position to do a free gift during Uniko's birthday celebrations release. There's been a few over the years, but yes, it's nice to bring you something and be able to give you something back. Thank you for joining me today. I won't keep you too long, as I will be back tomorrow with some brand new products that will be coming on the 28th as well. Anyway, see you soon. Bye for now.